What's up, guys? It's your boy Goblins, and I'm back, and I'm making a video. You guys are all thinking like, dude, where the fuck have you been for like the last week of Iron Banner and everything else? Well, unfortunately, I have been fairly sick, actually quite sick, and it's still kind of like lingering. I don't feel sick, but it's still like, I can hear it in my voice and I can feel it, and like my ears plug at random points in time. Like, what is that shit? What is that? It's like some sort of like disgusting severe cold of some sorts. I don't really know. Apparently my girlfriend passed it off to me, and that's yeah, whatever. She's looking at me smiling. I'm just kidding. So let's talk about Iron Banner this week. Let's recap on what happened with Iron Banner, and we're gonna do something a little bit different today. And I'm gonna tell you the way that you should be playing Iron Banner, and kind of give you guys a breakdown on what you should be doing for every time that Iron Banner rolls around, which is every month. Usually within, apparently now it's like the middle of the month that Iron Banner happens. It used to be like the end of each month, but yeah, so I'm gonna kind of guide you guys through on what to do with Iron Banner, where you get bonuses and stuff like that with, and just discuss what happened in this Iron Banner. So this Iron Banner, there was plenty of shadow shots by the end of the week, which was really stupid. As you guys know, there was a glitch that was recently exposed by what I would like to say YouTubers and the streaming community, that essentially was just unlimited shadow shots, which was pretty, it's pretty garbage, to be honest. It was okay. Like, Iron Banner was fine before everyone found out about it, and then, like, day 2 and 3 before Iron Banner ended, it was just, like, all shadow shots, unlimited shadow shots across the board. It was ridiculous. And, man, Flaming Hammers, too OP. Everyone's complaining about Flaming Hammers. Probably gonna get nerfed at some point, but, yeah, so that's really what I experienced this Iron Banner, and I got my cloak, so I'm pretty stoked on that, and that's super awesome to me. Anyways, let's get to the point and topic that we're talking about, and that is what you can do to better prepare yourself for Iron Banner every single month. So for Iron Banner, I'd just like to first point out that there is daily rep gains. You get an extra 10% every single day that Iron Banner is progressively going on. The first day you don't get any extra rep gain on your bounties or anything else. It's just basic, whatever you win, whatever you get, that's what you get. Day 2, you get an extra 10%. Day 3, you get an extra... No, sorry. Day 2, yeah, 10%. Sorry, yeah. Day 3, you get an extra 20%, and so on and so forth, until the end of the week, where you get, I think it's an extra, like... It's like an extra, like, 70% or 80% rep or something like that. Then there's your daily bounties. You want to get these done every single day. It's those green bounties with the wolf on it. Do those every day. You gotta get them done. You gotta get them donezo, okay? Get those done so that when Iron Banner resets the next day, you'll have a new fresh set of bounties. I did notice that actually this week they made it so that bounties are always changing and always cycling through, so even if you do miss one bounty the day before, you have a chance of getting a different bounty the next day or a different set of bounties the next day. So you don't have to always be like so much more worried about, oh man, I gotta finish my dailies now or else they're not gonna apply for the next day. So it's not as frequent as it used to be, which is really nice. You can leave some of your bounties behind, and yeah, you'll be okay probably for the next day as well, because there's going to be a different cycle of bounties that come out the next day. Now, on top of this, they had weekly bounties. Now, weekly bounties are, of course, meant to last you about the week or so. I probably got them done within like 3 or 4 days, as most people probably did as well. But that's their main intention, is to last you a week for those bounties at least. So, and those guys, compared to the regular bounties that give you 125 rep or so, these guys give you 525 reps. So it's huge rep gains. If you had one of these bad boys in on the last day, you get up to like past 1500 rep. It's crazy. My roommate got 2500 or 3000 rep from one of those 525 weekly Iron Banner bounties, because he had all of his other characters done and everything for Iron Banner as well. Which is another thing I'd like to get into. You guys do get character bonuses as you play Iron Banner with other characters. Meaning, to get all 3 characters done with an Iron Banner, once again, you can do it super, super quick, believe it or not. I believe you get like an extra 40% or like extra 50% or something like that, extra rep for having other characters participating in Iron Banner for that week. So do one character at a time, or get all your characters to rank 3 and then kind of progressively cycle them through there. Because I think it's rank 3 is when it starts to count that you're participating in Iron Banner for that character. Now the other 3 things to consider for Iron Banner is your class item, your emblem, and shader. Each of these items is going to give you an extra 10% for Iron Banner rep, which is something you're going to want for handing in bounties, and of course just playing the game as is for Iron Banner. So you'll definitely want to pick up all those up as you can, because it's going to give you that extra bit of rep, which is going to be super, super helpful. And also keep in mind that old Iron Banner items will also work as far as this rep gain goes. But the problem with that is that, you know, it's such low light, why would you even fucking bother? What's this, amateur hour? So don't do that. I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you're handing out bounties. Throw on your old cloak and then hand in bounties. That works. So yeah. And then a couple other no-brainers. Don't give up. Iron Banner is a tough thing, especially for the first couple days. All the hardcores come out to play, and it's hard. It's hard shit for the first few days. It really is. Be a good sport. Come on, try and vibe with people that, of course, are, you know, also struggling through Iron Banner. Do what you gotta do. Try and organize a fire team if you can be, or else you're gonna have a fairly rough time solo queuing. Sometimes solo queuing works in your favor, other times not so much. And hey, you're gonna lose. Roll with the losses, man. You get medallions. Shit. So those medallions give you, I think, an extra like 20 or 30% per medallion as you are winning. So let's say you lose 5 times, you have 5 medallions, you're looking probably at like an extra 500, 600 rep for actually winning after having all 5 of those medallions. Each medallion is going to give you an extra bonus rep for your next win, and it essentially is the reward for trudging through all the garbagey type losses in Iron Banner. So you're gonna wanna do that. It makes sense. And last but not least, what I'd like to say is don't be a chump. Don't be a bitch-ass bitch. Okay? Pardon my language. There's some people out there that get real mad at Iron Banner. Like, and I don't blame you. I get real mad at Iron Banner too. But like, sometimes we break controllers. Sometimes shit happens. Don't be that guy. No, it's not the leg. It's not the other players. It's not the other guns that you're using. It's you. You're probably just sucking and starting to tilt. And to define tilting is when you start to get mad at a game and start to get worse and worse at a game as you get more mad until you eventually just rage quit. That's what tilting means. The more you tilt, the more you're gonna suck, the more you're gonna get angry. Just keep your cool and don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, man. So that's all I got time for today, guys. I hope that's a fairly good guide to Iron Banner and everything Iron Banner. Once again, I do apologize for being sick. It's been a rough week, man. I've had midterms, I've been sick, and I've been working a bunch. So, you know, it is what it is. I gotta live reality sometimes, so I'm sorry, guys. And of course, now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I'll be posting more Destiny content shortly within the week. So, of course, as I always say, stay tuned, stay subscribed, and I'll be back here with more Destiny stuff very, very soon. So with that being said and done, as I always say, drop a like for your boy Goblins. I'll be back here with more Destiny content shortly, so take it easy, guys. Have a general good, and I'll see you then. Peace out!